Kids, have you ever made a mistake? Maybe it was a little mistake, like forgetting to tie your shoes and tripping. Or maybe it was a really big mistake, like saying something mean to your friend and making them cry.
In today's lesson, we're going to learn about a time when David made a big mistake.
David became a powerful and popular king in Israel. Because he relied on God, everything was going right for David.
He and his army defeated a lot of the Israelites' enemies.
And he also treated his Israelites really well and did a lot of good stuff.
David thought pretty good of himself and thought he was a pretty good king.
But then he started to forget about God, which led to a really big mistake.
When we don't stay focused on God, it's easy to make a big mistake. David was so powerful and popular that he started to focus on himself more than God.
He started to think that all his success was about how great he was, instead of how great God is.
When David lost his focus on God, he made a big mistake and ended up hurting people in really bad ways.
Then when he realized that people would find out about it, he tried to cover it up. David tried to hide his mistake, but Nathan called him out.
David tried to hide his mistake in all kinds of ways, and eventually, he even got a guy killed to cover it up.
God didn't like what David was doing, so he sent a prophet named Nathan to call him out.
Nathan told David a story about a rich man who went and stole the only sheep a poor man had.
That story made David really mad. He thought it was terrible what that rich man had done.
Then Nathan told David that he was like the rich man. He would hurt people and he was wrong.
When David realized this, he told Nathan how sorry he was for his mistakes.
God forgives our mistakes, and He wants us to admit we're wrong.
When we sin, God will forgive us, and He wants us to admit that we're wrong and tell Him that we're sorry.
That's what David did. He wrote a song about it. Memory verse: Purifying from my sins, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow.
So kids, next time you make a mistake, like saying something mean to your friends and hurting their feelings, remember this lesson.
We all make mistakes, but God is ready to forgive us.
We just have to admit that we're wrong and say, I'm sorry.
Hey kids and parents, do you want to learn more about when David became king?
Or sin? Check out the links below.